we would have talked about Victor Wembanyama off the jump if the FBI didn't knock on the doors of Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier today and arrest them.
What the hell?
And Chauncey Billups is the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, by the way. Terry Rozier was a DNP CD, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
In the Miami Heat opener against the Orlando Magic. And lots afoot. As Terry Rozier was charged in a gambling investigation, and he was arrested and taken in for what appears to be, and again, we're just all learning what this is all about, but it appears to be that Terry Rozier is being accused by the FBI of doing something that the NBA cleared him of in an investigation back in 2023. Where he leaves a game 9 minutes in due to a foot injury, and they noticed a lot of intensity on Terry Rozier's over-under points total that night. And Terry left the game with a foot injury. And the NBA apparently looked into it and said there's no there. And the FBI's like, well, listen, we think there is.
Not so fast.
And there is apparently a lot to back up their reason for knocking on Terry's door and taking him into custody. And then, for Chauncey Billups, it appears he's not involved in any gambling issues related to the NBA or any game action or anything like that, which is a relief. Can you imagine a head coach involved in that sort of thing?
Dude.
But you have to ask that question again of what the FBI says Chauncey Billups was part of, which is an illegal gambit to basically cheat and rip off some folks at a poker table. And that he was one of the people that were used by this gambling ring to bring people to the poker table where they would be cheated, using various methods of technology involving automatic shuffle machines and contact lenses that could see through cards.
Like James Bond.
I mean, and these people were apparently, according to the FBI, brought to the poker table to say, hey, how'd you like to play poker with some famous athletes? And one of them was Chauncey Billups. Now, this apparently has been going on for 4 years, this investigation, according to the FBI.
That's right.
And Chauncey Billups has been the head coach of the Trailblazers for the last 4 years. I'm just trying to put everything together and want to be very careful of what I say because I'm still reading documents and still reading what's going on. But it's shocking. It's shocking. And obviously it is eye-opening that the FBI is knocking on the doors of the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers and taking him into custody. And the same thing of Terry Rozier. I guess they found him at a hotel room?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's on the road right now for the Miami Heat? So it is quite surprising, to say the least. And, last night, the Trailblazers, Chauncey Billups was on the bench coaching and losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves by 4. Goes home and gets a knock on the door. Now I have no idea what's coming up next. But this is, the nightmare of any commissioner of any sport, that what you're seeing isn't on the up and up, or a head coach of the league is doing something that's not on the up and up outside of that could potentially, because according to the authorities, this poker ring involved some figures in the mafia. And if you get hooks into you that way, what else are you susceptible of, and what are you doing? And if I'm sitting at home and I'm wondering, do I get the league pass or not? And somebody might be sitting at home going, why would I do that if this is the sort of stuff that's going on in the league? And that's the nightmare, again, that you're wondering who else could be doing it and what am I seeing that is potentially not on the up and up. So we'll find out what exactly is going on and report it to you as we know it. And Brian Windhorst is going to join us later on in the program on that front. But I mean, if all of this is true, I have no idea how, one, Terry Rozier has a future in the NBA, or two, the NBA would clear him. What did the FBI find out that the NBA did not?
Yeah, exactly.
And how do you, if this is true of Chauncey Billups, how does he remain head coach of the Portland Trailblazers? Which could be like the least of his problems on top of it. But everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and we will find out what happens and report it to you. And again, Brian Windhorst joins us in hour number 2 of this program. Shocking development, that is for sure. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.